Hey everyone, it's Brandy and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to go ahead and talk about the books that I want to read in September. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. So the first book that I'm going to be reading in September is a book that I was sent through BookTube Tours for an honest review, and that is My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry. And like I said, I was sent this for an honest review through BookTube Tours, which is hosted by Grace over at Loving Them Books. And I will have more information about them as well as information for a giveaway for this book. If you would like to check that out, it will be in the description box below. And I will be doing a review about this actually next Monday on the 12th. So be looking out for that. But this book follows 7-year-old Elsa, whose best friend is her grandmother, who is 77, just because she is different and she finds it really hard to make friends with anyone else. So that's why her grandmother is her best friend. And her grandmother tells her all of these fairy tale stories and stuff like that. And then when her grandmother dies, she kind of sends Elsa on this bigger venture where she has her delivering letters to people who she's apologizing for stuff that she did throughout her life. And as Elsa's delivering these letters, she realizes that the stories that her grandmother told her were based off of, I guess, real people or real events that happened. So that sounds really interesting, and I have already started reading this. I'm only 6 chapters into it, but it is really interesting so far, and I'm looking forward to continuing on with this. The next book that I am currently reading that I want to continue on in September is The 1,000th Floor by Catherine McGee. And this is already a little beat up because I've been carrying it around in my bag. And this is an advanced reader's copy that I actually got from BookCon back in May. And I started it in August, but I was in a slight reading slump, so I didn't really get very far in August, and I've been reading a little more lately. I'm only on page 130, and this book is over 400 pages. Yeah, it's 437 pages. So I'm planning on continuing on with this. I set up a reading schedule for myself to finish this by Saturday. So if I stick to my reading schedule, which I'm already actually kind of far behind because I'm supposed to be on page 169, I think, by the end of today. Yeah, I'm supposed to be on page 169 by the end of today, which is Monday, September 5th. But if I can catch up and be on top of that schedule, then I'll probably pick this up in between there. If not, then I will most likely pick this up as soon as I finish reading this book. The next book that I would like to read, which this one has been traveling from TBR to TBR. This has been on a TBR for the last, I think, 2 months now, and that is 50 Shades of Grey. I just haven't picked this up. I just think I'm not in the mood for it. I think that if I just don't pick it up by the end of this month, then I'm just going to give it back to my friend and try to read it at a later time. The next book that I'm going to be reading in September is What Light by J. Asher, and I actually received an e-arc of this, so I don't have a physical copy, so I put a cover or a picture of the cover of the book on the screen somewhere. But I received an e-arc as part of Penguin's First to Read program. The next book that I would like to read during September is 3 Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake. I won this arc through a Goodreads giveaway, and I still haven't picked it up yet. So I figured that I would go ahead and pick it up. It comes out this month, and I've been really looking forward to reading this. The last 2 books that I want to read are actually both contemporaries, and I'll put them on a currently reading video either I think it was 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, because I really wanted to read them after I had finished The 1,000th Floor. But like I said, I was in a slight reading slump, so I really didn't get far into that. So I didn't get to these 2 because I really only like reading 1 book at a time. But the first one is Everything by Nicola Yoon. And the last book is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. These are all the books that I would like to get to in September. If you have read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them in the comments. Also, let me know some of the books that you're going to be reading in September. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.